you know what, Teen? It's hot.
It definitely is. And over these last couple of weeks, it has been so hot, way hotter than normal, hasn't it?
We're under a heat
Oh.
bubble, whatever the hell that is.
So what that has produced is at nighttime, Norm has been saying it's way too hot under this comforter.
Even with the air conditioning.
So we had to find a solution. So I started Googling how do we find some sort of lightweight alternative and came up with Japanese cooling blankets.
It's a thing.
It's apparently a big thing, isn't it, Norm? Although this is really new to us
We
because
knew
we
nothing,
knew
as
nothing.
usual.
We didn't know anything about it, but man, are we glad we found it.
So we got this from Amazon. We were reading the reviews, very cynical about it. But we've tried everything. We've been to IKEA over the years. We've bought two of their summer quilts, which don't work. They're
Yeah.
way too hot. We have a comforter. It's too hot. And so Tina found this, and it's it's a fabric on one side that is very cool, and then bamboo cotton on the other side. And we don't know how it works, but it is cold.
And basically, it seems to take the hot temperature out of the body and into the fabric of this cooling blanket. And we would never have believed it because if you just try it and put your arm under the blanket, it's like freezing, isn't it?
Yeah, and you don't even plug this thing in.
No.
It's
So the first night we tried it, we slept just with the blanket, and it was really a bit light, and it got really cold, didn't
very
it?
cold.
Because we had the air conditioning on and this cold blanket, so we had to reinvent this. So the second night, we put the blanket on, and we put a very thin sheet on top, and we turned the air off, didn't we?
We did.
And it worked perfect. It is freezing cold under this blanket, isn't it?
So it's another one of those Amazon finds. You know, you can sit scrolling through Amazon probably for weeks and months on end. But we found this
Yeah.
and ordered it, came the next day. Absolutely perfect for summer weather.
And now Norm is a happy man.
Very much so.
And we're thinking it would be a wonderful idea for anybody who suffers from night sweats, hot flashes. So come on, ladies, at that time of life. Oh, we should have known about this years ago.
Very successful purchase. And we'll put a link to it in the description below. Oh, we never leave home without NordVPN. We just can't travel without it because we're getting older and we're being targeted as seniors for phishing scams, for identity theft. People want our money and they'll do anything to try and get it. So even though we might be on public Wi-Fi in the airports, we know that's a danger zone. So we fire up NordVPN and we're totally safe. When we get to an Airbnb or hotels, they're owned by the people who own the hotels and the Airbnb. With Airbnb, you can't totally trust it, that nobody is spying on you. So NordVPN, it encodes your traffic on the internet, routes it through different servers, and you can fool wherever you want to go. If in Canada, for instance, we can't read the news on Facebook. But if I set the VPN to America, we can read Canadian news on Facebook. Google that. It's an interesting article.
And what I like too, Norm, is that we can have up to 6 different devices when we're traveling. We can put cell phones and we can put laptops and everything on it. And it gives me that extra security.
So we're protecting ourselves from those attacks that they call man in the middle, because they just can't penetrate the NordVPN encryption. So if you click our link that's on the screen right now, you're going to get a discount from NordVPN plus 4 months free on your subscription, and a very special up to 10 gigabytes of an eSIM totally free.
It's wonderful, isn't it? It
It's a
it's,
heck of a deal.
it's a wonderful deal to think that for a limited time you get this wonderful extra gift for signing up for NordVPN.
And that is the Saley eSIM that we've told you about in the past that we use as well. So don't delay, it is a limited time offer. Just click on our link in the description below and you can get your discount plus 4 free months and an eSIM up to 10 gigabytes for when you travel.
Fantastic.
So,
And we would like to say thank you to NordVPN for being the sponsor for our video today.
so what else do we have, Teen?
Well, we have changed our ideas on making coffee.
Most important drink of the day.
You know that we always used to have a big pot of coffee. We used to use the drip system, didn't we?
Folgers coffee, you know that.
Yeah.
We were always buying that on sale, $8.99.
Yeah.
Or at Costco, $9.99 for twice as much.
But often Norm would say, we make this huge carafe of coffee, and I probably drink more coffee than Norm, so we drink it in the morning. But then sort of in the afternoon or evening, there's still a big chunk of it left, isn't it?
But you know what, Teen?
Yeah.
We're getting lazy. We're retired. Drip coffee, you have to keep cleaning it. You
yeah.
take the filter basket out, you get the grounds out, you have to wash it and put it all back together. So we've gone to the dark side, the dark side of coffee.
Yeah, we have moved into Keurig, haven't we? Oh, and we love it.
The Scotsman in me for years resisted that because it's so expensive.
We would never have got Norm, but
No.
now he's converted over, eh?
And we still use the tight-fisted approach. So what we do, instead of we have a regular Keurig. We'll put a link to it in the description so you can see what we have. But you're meant to put a mug under it, and it just drips into that. So we make the largest that it will do, but we use a small Pyrex jug, and we put that in the coffee machine, and then we share it. So I only like to have about a third of a mug in the morning. Tina likes to have about 6 mugs.
So we share the first one, and then after that, he doesn't really know. We move into like the big full ones.
Oh yeah, money, no problem over here.
And sometimes if somebody doesn't want coffee, you can have tea, or you could have hot chocolate. Like the sky's the limit now, Norm, of all these different flavors we can buy.
So we've been to Costco and we've got their medium blend.
Yeah, we really liked that one, didn't we?
It is. It's got a good amount of flavour, and it's relatively inexpensive, around 33 to 34 cents Canadian for each
per pod, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
I had no idea what it was.
And
then our favourite, Giant Tiger.
Yes.
They also had a pack from Victor Coffee, which we'd never had before.
And that was on sale.
At the same price as Costco's, at 33 cents a pod.
So that's a really nice light breakfast one, isn't it? We've also had the President's Choice, one of their sort of Colombian blends, haven't we?
Right.
And that was really good. So we're really loving this, aren't we?
It's the convenience.
Yes.
And the cleanup, there is no cleanup really. You just get the old pod and throw it away, basically. So yeah, we have gone to Keurig coffee instead of good old Folgers, and we love it.
Yeah, we still use that at the trailer, don't we? But here at home in the apartment, we are totally converted.
It's a time saver. And thanks to our son and daughter-in-law, who bought us the machine for a Christmas present.
Yes, wasn't that great?
It only took us about a year to start using it.
That's because he wouldn't buy the expensive pots for it.
Enough.
Now he's converted.
I was going to buy an alarm clock for my bedside because when I wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, I don't know what time it is. So we went on Amazon, looked at alarm clocks, and then somebody had a bright idea over here.
Yeah, and that was, I wonder if we could turn these cell phones that we have into an alarm clock.
So I have an iPhone 14 Pro, and we're running iOS 17 or later on it, and they have a standby mode. And if you enable that, then plug your phone into a charger, or mount it on a charging stand, which is even better. So the phone is going to be on its side. You end up.
So it has to be horizontal and it has to be plugged into your charger. And look at this.
You get an alarm clock, a bedside cabinet clock. And when it goes dark, this becomes a very muted red, and then it fades out. So when you wake up and it's in the dark, you don't see this.
No.
You just wave at it and it turns on.
And also that's good because if you have to get out to go to the bathroom, as you get out, the clocks come on, and then you come back and it comes on, and it gives you that extra light to see that you can jump back into bed.
And being plugged in all the time doesn't ruin the battery on Apple products. They've made the technology now that you can leave this plugged in all the time if you wish to. But it has to be on a charger, has to be sideways, and it's free. And you can choose from a multiple different. You can have apps on it. You can have a regular
like a clock
analog clock.
And it can even tell you the weather, so you can see what temperature is while you're sleeping if you want.
So we're thrilled about this. So it's another use for the iPhone.
That was very exciting, wasn't it?
And if you enjoy these stories that we have, we've got another video that we think that you'll really like. It's our other Essential for Retirement list. And we're going to put a link right down in front of me here. Just click on it and you'll be able to see the other list that will make your retirement very happy. So we hope everybody's keeping well.
And staying safe.
And until the next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.